Hello everyone and welcome back. This is Nizla again reporting on the GBV cases. Please ensure to subscribe, like, comment and share. So everyone, previously we had a very delighting session with my male friend, and I'm looking forward to having more sessions of such so that we can be able to understand everyone's perspective on gender-based violence. So for today, before I proceed, I'd like us to watch a clip. So then we discuss on what is going on there and what are some of the atrocities that are being perpetrated towards the women in coastal areas or in any other place.
Na kumfunga macho, kumfunga miguu kama mbuzi. Nini alichomkosea jamani?
Alienda kutoka mtaa wa Kangujo wa Mishomoroni, eneo bunge la Kisauni, kaunti Mombasa, inalia haki baada ya mwana wao wa kike Glorious Kaize kuwa wa kinyama. Mamake mtoto huyo anasema alikuwa ameenda kazini na alimwacha mwanawe na ndugu wake wawili, akisema mwanawe alishikwa mateka mwendo wa saa 8 mchana.
Amemrepu mtoto kila mahali, mtoto mdogo jamani. Na kumfunga macho, kumfunga miguu kama mbuzi. Nini alichomkosea jamani?
Aliandamana na majirani kumtafuta mwanawe mtaani humo hadi usiku wa manane bila kufua dafu, na ikawabidi watoe ripoti ya kutoweka kwake katika kituo cha polisi cha Junda. Anasema walipokea taarifa kuhusu mwili wake leo alfajiri na wakathibitisha mwili huo uliokuwa ndani ya gunia kuwa ni wa mwanawe.
Nikifika hivi naona watu wamejaa wengi. Nikiangalia gari la polisi, nikasema hapa hakuna mambo mazuri. Nikiangalia mtoto kwenye kigunia ameunua miguu hivi, nikasema ni mtoto wangu yule.
Nilipomuona kwa kweli mwenzangu, nimehuzunika sana kama mzazi. Amekufa kifo ambacho si kifo. Jamani, wacha hata sina mengi ya kusema.
Kitendawili pia ni kuhusu jinsi mwili wa mtoto huyo ulipatikana katika uwanja huu wa Manyani, mita chache na baharini Hindi na zaidi ya kilomita 2 kutoka nyumbani kwao.
Until when are we going to lose our children? It hurts. It hurts. Ijumaa tu nimekuwa na yeye tukifanya somo la creative arts paper mash, very active.
Kisa hicho kimezua hoja mtaani humo, polisi wakitakiwa kuchukua hatua za haraka na kuandama waliotenda unyama huo.
Ilikuwa tunasikia kuwa kuna watoto wanaibiwa, hususan na ukiangalia huku kwetu tumebarikiwa na watoto wengi, kuwa na watoto wanatembea mbali katika mitaa.
It is a clear incident ya femicide, na tunaona kwamba hivi visa vimekuwa vingi sana, and the $1 million question ni kwamba hawa watu lengo lao lilikuwa ni nini?
Wale wote watenda hiyo kitendo watakamatwa ili waweze kuchukuliwa hatua ya kisheria.
Marehemu alikuwa mwanafunzi wa grade ya 5 katika shule ya msingi ya Buriani.
So everyone, as we've already seen from the clip, I mean, it's quite devastating what is happening. A mother now is aching for her daughter, who is very young, by the way, just an 11-year-old girl who was found missing in 2 days. And then, unfortunately, she was just found wrapped up, closed in a sack, after she has been defiled very severely. So we're just hoping that justice is going to be served, but let us just break down her case and what had happened. So this girl was found she was found missing, and after 2 days, she was found hanging on a certain pole after she's been defiled in a number of ways that seem so unfathomable. So it's quite unfortunate that we still have such men doing such things. And this case happened in Kisauni, Mombasa. And from the clip, I mean, coastal areas, we have several incidents of drug and substance abuse. And from what my fellow Abdul Khair last video said, that drug and substance abuse is one of the major factors that contribute to these things. So we are not really under the impression of knowing that this case happened because this man was maybe intoxicated or anything. But we know that coastal areas like Mombasa, Malindi, Lamu, those places are filled with men that do these kinds of abuses. I mean, take drugs. So for this girl, her body was found in Shomoroni area near some playground by the name Mariani Playground. She had her legs and hands tied with a rope in a squatting position. You can imagine that. And she was also wrapped up in a blanket and put in a sack. So you can imagine, like, you have defiled a girl. Okay, a man has defiled a girl, and then you wrap her up like she's not even caring whether she's a human or anything related to that. You just do your things and then end up closing her or wrapping her in a way that is really devastating. So she was just found there, and her mom was really shocked because she went back home. She left her daughter at home and she went for her work, her daily chores and everything. She came back and saw people just outside the houses wailing and all. When she took a good look at whatever was happening, she found out that her girl was defiled in a number of ways. I mean, at some point you try to understand why these cases happen, but really it is really disappointing because in as much as we try to, we cannot, because what justifies this? Nothing justifies such actions. How do you, just end up taking a girl, defiling her, raping them, and then you just get away with it? And what pleasure do you get in committing such atrocities? Anyways, it's something that we're still battling with, and I'm hoping it shall end. So just moving forward, I'd like to talk on the dangers at home. Now, one of my videos, I mentioned that home has now been alluded as the most dangerous places for a woman to be in, and I can back this up with, I just found a case, just need to back this up with this case. There's a lady by the name Fiona Adhiambo. She is a mother of a few kids and she is a wife to a husband. So what happened to her was she just went out with her friends and came back home late. Okay, what followed next is really unimaginable. Fiona, being a mother and a wife, after coming late at home, she was beaten to her death. But if you look into the case, the man just followed some kicks, blows, just beat the woman in front of the children. And not only that, he also went ahead in taking a bat. You see the maybe cricket bat or the bat, no, not the badminton one, just any wooden bat that is used for playing the balls and all. He ended up taking it and continued beating the woman to a pulp, or to an extent that she wasn't even able to stand. So after beating her, he struck on the head and across the face. He knocked out of her teeth. One of her tooth actually got out after all of those blows and kicks. And that was done in front of the children. How do we get so abusive to an extent that we even involve the children? Why don't we think of the kind of trauma that children will undergo after witnessing such atrocities or such crimes committed to their own loved ones? It's quite unfortunate. And these stories, this is just one of them. Remember, as I've always talked of, reports are not full. There are several reports that have gone unreported and have said some of them in my previous videos, which I have left them to remain anonymous. Those are some of the examples that could show us all that some of these reports actually don't go reported. So everyone, I'd like to urge all of us out there to support one another, because support is the most essential thing. With such instances now, look at the mother, look at the child. If such things happen to them, who are they to go to? Because the mothers or the fathers with patriarchy, they're not ready to help, not willing at all. So you just wonder, how do we help such people? And then one other thing I have come to realize, and this has been happening in the Australian government, informations are now leaked to the perpetrators. For what reason, I don't know, but I'll talk about this in one of my next videos anytime soon. Trauma and how these cases go on, it forces these victims to actually gain up a lot of courage in order to speak out. And now they have undergone that processing and all that thinking, and now you end up sharing all or leaking all the informations or all the counseling sessions between you and the victim to the perpetrators. What are you trying to intend to do? So anyways, I think we just need to have a collective unity where this thing is actually combat, and I'm praying and I'm hoping that all these cases will actually be attended to. Anyways, that's it for today, and thank you so much for staying with me to the end of this video. Please ensure to subscribe, like and comment, and also share this video for more. Please ensure to support one another and ensure to create more awareness. Very essential.